Good morning, children. I am Dr. Vijay Carlin, Professor, Associate Professor of English, Humanities and Sciences Department. We are going to learn about sentence structure. Why we have to learn this topic? What is the importance of this topic, especially for engineering students? While you're talking or writing, you have to frame good sentences. When you do not convey the message meaningfully, the reader or the receiver will not understand. Framing up good sentences are very, very important. That's why engineering students have to learn framing of sentences and have good understanding of sentence structure. A sentence is a set of words. So we are learning what is a sentence. So a sentence is a set of words that expresses a complete thought. So a sentence should convey a proper meaning. It has to express a complete thought. Then only the receiver or the reader will understand what the message which you are conveying or conveyed. So based on the function that they perform, sentences can be classified as adjective, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. What is an adjective sentence? Adjective sentences are also called declarative sentences. They are used to make statements. Example, sun rises in the east. So the universal facts also comes under declarative sentences. Adjective sentences are of two types. One is a positive statement, a positive adjective statement, and the second one is negative adjective statement. Adjective sentences that make a positive statement are called affirmative sentences. Example, she gave me the book. Adjective sentences that make a negative statement are called negative sentences. Example, she did not give me the book. The second type of sentences are interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentence, the interrogative itself giving us the information or the meaning, that is questioning. So interrogative sentences are used to ask questions and end with a question mark. Example, who gave you the book? So interrogative sentences are used to ask questions. And this end with a question mark. The third one is imperative sentences. Imperative sentences are used to give orders, commands, instructions, to make a request or to give advice. I repeat again, imperative sentences are used to give commands, orders, the sentences which are of order or command, instructions, advices, request. This all comes under imperative sentences. Example, give me the book. Please open the door. It is a request. Give me the book. It is a command. The fourth one is exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences are used to express surprise, pain, joy, sorrow, admiration, and other feelings. They end with an exclamatory mark. What a funny book. Here, exclamatory mark is missing, but we have to mention exclamatory mark. What a funny book. So, these are the different types of sentences based on the request, declaration we have learned. And depending upon the pattern, the sentences are of different types. One, Let us see how these assertive sentences are. The basic structure of an assertive sentence, it has subject and predicate. You know what is a subject? Subject is nothing but it speaks about a person, thing. So the subject tells you what the sentence is about. So, as a sentence has a subject and a predicate. Subject tells about the sentence and the predicate tells about the subject. So we need to understand a sentence has two parts. One is subject and the other one is predicate. Let us see understand with example. She gave me the book. So here she is a subject. Gave me the book is a predicate. So predicate always consists of a verb. Gave is a verb and the book is an object. Okay. And let us see the pattern of interrogative sentences. In interrogative sentences, either the main verb or an auxiliary verb is usually placed before the subject of the sentence. So verb is placed before the subject in interrogative sentences. We are speaking about the pattern of sentences. Can you cook lunch quickly? So here can is auxiliary verb. You is subject. Cook is verb. Lunch is object. Quickly speaks about, that is adverb. Quickly. Can you cook lunch quickly? So can, once again I repeat, can is auxiliary verb. You is speaks about subject. Cook is verb. Lunch is object. Quickly is adverb. Let us see the pattern of imperative sentences. Imperative sentences usually leave out the subject of the sentence. So words such as please, always, never, etc. and make the command, request more polite, or these are usually placed before the verb. Let us see. Start now. Start working immediately. So start working immediately is a command. So here, if you observe that these words are placed before the verb. So working is the verb, start is the command, like start working immediately. Okay, these are imperative sentences. If you see the pattern of exclamatory sentences, these are like adjective sentences. And especially exclamatory sentences mainly meant to express an emotion rather than convey information. Exclamatory sentences mainly expresses the sad, joy, such kind of emotions, request. So here if you see the example, what a brilliant book. So this is conveying the emotion. We are here appreciation. What a brilliant book. And now we focus on the different types of sentences. There are 4 different types of sentences. One is simple sentence. Second one is compound sentence. Third one is complex sentence. Fourth one is compound complex sentence. Let us focus on each sentences. Let us see the basic structure as I just now explained. The structure of a sentence and its elements. So the basic elements of a sentence, as I said earlier, it has a subject and a predicate. Example, Mary plays tennis. Here subject is Mary and predicate plays tennis. So we focus on simple sentence, as just now we have learned the elements of a sentence, and we focus how a simple sentence can be framed. A simple sentence has one subject and one predicate. That is a simple sentence. Let us see the example. We went to San John yesterday. We went to San John yesterday. So here, if you see the simple sentence and its elements, let us focus on its elements. We is pronoun. You all know what is a pronoun. And went is a verb. To San John is prepositionally praise. So this went to San John is a complete predicate and we is a simple subject. This is a simple sentence. So with examples, I have explained what is a simple sentence. Let us focus on once again this subject and predicate. Mary plays tennis. This one example, one subject, one predicate. If you see here, simple sentence, another example, if you take Tom and Mary play tennis. Tom and Mary play tennis. How many subjects are here? Two people are involved, two subjects. Tom and Mary play tennis. So this is said to be a compound subject. A simple subject in a simple sentence, as we have seen earlier, if you see a single subject and a predicate, that is single subject. In the simple sentence, if you observe the second example, Tom and Mary plays tennis. That means it has compound subject, Tom and Mary. Two people are involved. It is a compound subject, play tennis. So this is simple sentence which has compound subject. So simple sentence with compound subject, as I said just, Tom and Mary play tennis. So Tom and Mary play tennis. So what is this and? And is a coordinating conjunctions. So it is connected with the conjunction and. Tom and Mary play tennis. So simple sentence with compound subject and compound predicate. Let us see in simple sentence. Just now we have learned about single subject. Then we have taken the second example, compound subject. Now we are taking the third example, compound subject and compound predicate. Tom and Mary. So Tom is one individual, Mary is another person. So two persons, so two subject, that is called as compound subject. Play tennis and swim. Tennis and swim. So here the compound predicate is connected with the conjunction and. So this is a simple sentence with a compound subject and compound predicate. Tom and Mary play tennis and swim. A compound sentence. The second type of sentence is a compound sentence. Just now we have learned about simple sentence. Now we are learning about compound sentence. A compound sentence has more than one part that can stand alone. Independent clause. So a sentence which convey the message, which gives a complete meaning, that is said to be an independent clause. So here we have in a compound sentence, we have more than one part that can stand alone. That means it has independent clauses, one more than two. Okay, let us see. So independent clauses are connected by coordinating conjunctions or conjunctive adverbs or a semicolon. So these clauses, independent clauses, that is a compound sentence has more than one independent clause and they are connected by coordinating conjunctions or conjunctive adverbs or with semicolon. Let us see with the example. We went to San John. Most of us danced all night. So here we went to San John and most of us danced all night. So here the subject We went to San Jan. It is giving a complete meaning. It is an independent clause and a conjunction connected with the conjunction, and most of us danced all night. So this another independent clause is connected with another first independent clause. So when two independent clauses are connected by conjunctions, it also called as compound sentence. So another example, let us see. So we went to San Juan. So we is subject. We in a little more elaborate way, we are seeing the example. We is a subject. Went is a verb. Went to San Juan is a predicate actually. So here went to San Juan is called as prepositional phrase. Okay. So it is connected here, coordinating conjunction and most of us is here speaks about the subject, dance speak about the verb, all night is modifying phrase. So this is a compound sentence. I hope you understood with this example, it's clear. So compound sentences mainly uses coordinating conjunctions. Here we have two sentences, two independent clauses. They're connected with the conjunctions. So we have learned the previous example. The compound sentence, they're connected by coordinating conjunctions or conjunctive adverbs or with semicolon. So these examples I've shown you very clearly. So these here you can see subject and predicate, and they are connected with the subject and predicate. That means two subjects. A compound sentence has two subjects and two predicate. So a subject and predicate gives a complete meaning. It is called independent clause, and they're connected with another independent clause. So subject and predicate. So here we are using coordinating conjunctions. Okay, so compound coordinating conjunctions, you can, these are the examples: for, and, nor, but, or, et. So these sentences, two sentences can be connected with these coordinating conjunctions. I hope with that you can understand what are coordinating conjunctions, and examples also I gave you. So here one more sentence, if you see, Tom swims and Mary plays tennis. Tom swims and Mary plays tennis. So here, clause 1, independent. Okay. And if you see, Mary plays tennis is also another independent clause. Just now I explained, and it is connected with the coordinating conjunction and. So there are two clauses, both are independent. Is it clear for you? Okay. Another example, just now I explained. Tom swims. So before coordinating conjunction, there is comma. Okay. So Mary plays tennis. So you have to, while you're connecting the coordinating conjunctions, you have to see that independent clause is with comma, and you will be adding up the coordinating conjunction. So you have to use comma before and, that is coordinating conjunction. So compounds and here conjunctive adverbs. As I said, the compound sentences are connected even with conjunctive adverbs. So moreover, however, otherwise, therefore, these are all conjunctive adverbs. So two independent clauses will be connected even with the conjunctive adverbs. So these are the examples. Let us see one example. Bob is handsome. Moreover, he is rich. Bob is handsome. It is conveying the complete meaning. Bob is handsome. So it is an independent clause. And he is rich. Here, he is rich. So here also conveying complete meaning. So it is independent, another independent clause. So Bob is handsome. He is rich. Two independent clauses are connected with the conjunctive adverbs moreover. Here before moreover, that is before before conjunctive adverbs, we are using the semicolon. Okay, when you are using coordinating conjunctions, we have used the comma, and when we are using the conjunctive adverbs, we'll be using the semicolon. Okay, so we have to use semicolon before conjunctive adverbs and comma before before coordinating conjunctions. And you want to use semicolon, you have to use after conjunctive adverbs in a sentence. So conjunctive adverbs are sometimes called floating. Okay, so because they can be positioned at the beginning or in the middle or at the end of a clause. This is the rule you have to understand. So let us see with examples the presence of the conjunctive adverbs or the place of the conjunctive adverbs in a sentence. Bob is handsome. Moreover, he is rich. Here we are seeing the semicolon. Okay, so before the conjunctive adverb. Okay, Bob is handsome. He is rich. Moreover, rich. So Bob is handsome, he is rich, moreover. So it is in the middle. Here at the end, we can see the presence of the conjunctive adverbs. Okay. Semicolon similarly, if the relation between the ideas expressed in the main clauses is very close and obvious without a conjunction, you can separate the clauses with a semicolon. Okay. So if you observe any sentences, okay, when the main clause is very close and without presence of any conjunction, that time you have to use, when you're connecting two independent clauses, you have to connect them with the semicolon. Okay. We are going to, so here already I have explained. We are moving on to the next sentence. Type of sentence is complex sentence. A complex sentence has at least two parts, one that can stand alone, another one that cannot. Means it has two sentences. Okay, a sentence has two parts. One part can stand alone. It completely gives a complete meaning. The other one cannot give meaning. It has to take the support of the previous sentence. Then only it can convey the meaning. Okay. Such type of sentences we can notice here with examples. I'll explain you. Okay. So the part of a sentence which convey complete meaning, we call it as independent clause. Just now we have seen in the compound sentence, and the part of the sentence which cannot convey the meaning, it has to depend on the other. It is called dependent clauses. Okay. And these are connected by subordinating conjunction. In compound sentence, they are connected by coordinating conjunctions, whereas here in complex sentence, they are connected by subordinating conjunctions. So example, if you see, since my boyfriend and I wanted to have fun, we went to San John yesterday. So here, if you see since in a sentence here started with since is a subordinating conjunction. Okay. And we went to, since is a subordinating conjunction, we wanted to have fun. Okay. We wanted to have fun. So it is not conveying a complete meaning. It has to depend on the other. What for they went, who went, a lot of questions will be raised. We wanted to have fun. Where are they going? What fun they're going to have? Who are they? So many questions arise. So the part of the sentence which cannot convey the meaning, then it is called as dependent clause. It has to require some other sentence, some other part of the sentence which supports the next clause, next part of the sentence. So we went to San John yesterday. So this is conveying the message. This is called independent clause. So it is connected with the subordinating conjunctions. So complex sentences mainly connected with the subordinating conjunctions. So here, if you see the structure, it has subject and predicate. They are connected with even though, that is subordinating conjunction, with the another sentence, subject and predicate. This is a structure of the complex sentence. If you see the example, Bob is popular even though he is ugly. Bob is popular even though he is ugly. If you simply say he is ugly, who is ugly? So this part of the sentence requires some supporting statement or the part of the sentence. So this is an independent clause and this is the dependent clause. Bob is popular is independent clause and he is ugly is dependent clause. This is connected with the subordinating conjunction even though. So this is the complex sentence. It has subject, two subjects and predicate. They are connected with the subordinating conjunctions. So if you see the examples of subordinating conjunctions, after, although, as, because, before, how, if, once, since, than, that, though, till, until, when, where, whether, and while, all these comes under subordinating conjunctions. So you can use these words for the connection of the sentences. So here example, Bob is popular even though he is ugly. Just now I explained. So this is Bob is popular is independent clause. He is ugly is a dependent clause even though he is subordinating conjunction. With this example, I hope you understood what is a complex sentence, how they are connected, okay, and how it has conveyed the meaning. So a sentence, it has two clauses. One is independent, another one is dependent. So even though Bob is ugly, he is popular. Okay. So here, even though Bob is ugly, he is popular. Now let us see, we have reversed the sentence. In this, let us observe, Bob is ugly. Again, though we have said the noun properly, Bob is ugly, still it is dependent because it is not completely doing. So what happened if he's ugly? So even though Bob is ugly, he is popular. So this is independent and it is started with the subordinating conjunction. The other one is compound complex sentence. So this type of sentences mainly have at least yes, complex sentences, compound complex sentence. It has different parts of sentences, two independent clauses, two dependent clauses. More than two parts of the sentences are very much required. Let us see with the examples. Here, since we wanted to have fun, my friend and I went to San John yesterday and we danced all night. Okay. So if we observe, let us see the structure of the compound complex sentence. Since is a subordinating conjunction. We. So here we wanted to have fun. So we wanted to have fun is dependent clause. My friend and I went to San John. So here this is a complete meaning, a complete giving a complete meaning. So it is independent clause. But here there are two independent clauses. Okay, in a sentence, we danced all night. So what happened here? We wanted to have fun is a dependent clause. We danced all night. Another dependent clause. My friend and I went to San John is independent clause. So here what happened? The dependent clauses are here connected with coordinating conjunction. And in the beginning here, the subordinate. So there are two conjunctions involved in a compound complex sentence. Subordinating conjunction, coordinating conjunction. So one independent clause, two dependent clause are connected together to form the complete sentence. So this is called as compound complex sentence. Okay, so if you see, this another example. Mike is popular because he is good looking, but he's not very happy. Mike is popular. So this is an independent clause. He is good looking. He's not very happy. So these are two dependent clauses. Here it is connected because is a subordinating conjunction. He is good looking. but he is not very happy. It is connected with the subordinating conjunction. So when three or more than three parts of a sentence, when they are connected with subordinating and coordinating conjunction, which has one independent clause, more than two dependent clauses, they are said to be compound complex sentences. Okay, I hope you understood. We have learned the different types of sentences based on the pattern, and we have learned the structure of sentence. And you know very well the learning of sentence is very important, because you have to learn perfectly, especially engineering students, as you will be writing records, projects, you will be attending presentations. So you have to know how to frame up the sentences while writing or in the spoken form. So it is very, very important. This topic is very important. Everyone should be well versed in framing of sentences, especially a meaningful sentences. Then only one can understand, the receiver and the reader can understand while you're speaking or writing. It's very important. Thank you very much.